Hello everybody, I'm Sreshtha. I'm a clinical psychologist and welcome to my channel Thoughtcraft. Here we talk about mental health and how we can lead a better life. Our topic for discussion today is mindfulness. We are going to talk about what mindfulness is, how mindfulness helps us, and we are going to talk about a very easy exercise, mindfulness exercise that we can practice every single day and we can see the benefits of it as well. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is a technique that has been used for several decades in religious and spiritual practices. Since the 1970s, medical practitioners, psychiatrists, mental health practitioners have started using mindfulness as a technique to heal various clinical populations. And we are going to talk about mindfulness and how it benefits us. Mindfulness helps us to be in the here and now, to experience the present moment wholly, completely, and definitely non-judgmentally. It helps us to be more aware of the present moment and what we are experiencing right now. So let's discuss a little bit more about mindfulness. Now let's say that we were about to observe ourselves, observe what we are thinking at the moment. We'll see that we are either thinking about something that happened in the past or something that's about to happen in the future. So if you ever observe yourself, you're going to, and you try to observe what you're thinking, you're going to see that, okay, maybe you're thinking about a presentation that happened last week and how it went. You think about, okay, I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I should have added this point, it didn't go that well, I have to prepare harder for the next one. Or you're thinking about something that's about to happen. So I have a meeting next week. How do I prepare for that? What are the things that I need to do? What am I going to say? Who all are going to be there in the meeting? So it's always about something in the past or in the future. Now imagine that you have to go to your friend's house, and you went to your friend's house, and once you reached, your friend asked you, so what are the things you saw while you were coming to my place? Like, saw, okay, I must have seen cars, I must have seen a few people, there were trees, but I'm not really sure because I was thinking about something else. And then your friend's like, okay, so what were you thinking about? So you're going to take some time and then like, okay, so I was thinking about this particular meeting that we are going to have. Now that I'm here, I can understand. I was thinking about what you are going to say, what I'm going to say, how we are going to react when we see each other, who all are going to be here. So we can understand that whenever, wherever we are going, wherever we are always thinking about a situation that is not right now. Either we are thinking about something in the future or something in the past. So we are going to discuss about how we can make each and every moment mindful and be in the present. And this is what mindfulness is all about. With the help of mindfulness, we can observe and describe each and every situation in our lives non-judgmentally. When we observe, we bring our mind to the sensations of our body. When we practice mindfulness, we use all our senses to experience a moment, and we pay focus or pay attention or bring our awareness to the smallest details of our everyday life. I know it sounds very complicated. Let me simplify it. We are going to understand mindfulness through an experience or a technique. It is called Mindfulness Walk. Let's go through it. Let's try to understand how to take a mindfulness walk. Now, what are the first few things that we need to go before stepping out for a mindfulness walk? Number one, do not take your headphones. Go without them, because we need to experience each and everything through our senses. So we need to keep all our senses, including our ears, our auditory senses, open for the experience. So do not take your headphones, wear comfortable clothes, and just walk out of the house. There are no limits to the things that we can practice mindfulness with. We can practice it with a small pebble or with a huge mountain. But no matter what we are practicing mindfulness with, we have to keep in mind that we'll have to feel it or observe it like it's a very new or a novel experience. It's something we've never experienced before. It is absolutely new for us. So this is the first thing that we need to tell ourselves when we are going out for the walk. Like I have been down, I've gone through this path many times, I've seen so many things, but this time is going to be a little different. I'm going to see things, I'm going to observe things that I've never observed before. I'm going to feel things that I've never felt before, so that it turns out to be a very, very good mindfulness experience. Now let's talk about the first sensation, the visual sensation, or what we observe through our eyes. Once we start walking, let's open our eyes and try to see each and everything around us. Let's focus on the smallest of the details. Let's gather as much stimulus and sensation as we can while we are taking the walk. So let's start by looking at the plants and the trees. Not just looking at them, but observing them and describing them in our heads while we are passing them. So what are the colors of the trees? How are they shaped? What is the amount of distance between each and every tree? What are the how are the trees changing the shape, and what are the different shades and colors of the various leaves that are on the tree? Let's observe the smallest details of these plants. Okay, followed by the shops that we can see. What are the different shops around us? The animals on the street, the people, what are they wearing? How are they looking like? The very important thing about mindfulness is that we have to be non-judgmental. We cannot use words such as good or bad. We just have to state facts. Okay, so I saw somebody, he was wearing a blue shirt and a black pant and he just passed by. So we observed, we described, and that's it. We will not say good, bad, but we'll have to focus on our feelings, because feelings are not judgments. So supposing a dog came to you and how did that dog make you feel? Talk about it, describe it. It is very important that we talk about our feelings. So this is how we observe, we describe, and we definitely have a very rich experience through our mindfulness experience. So we just spoke about the visual part. Now let's talk about the next sensation, or the auditory sensation. The auditory sensation. There are so many ways in which we can practice mindfulness with the auditory stimuluses. So while we are taking the walk, what are the things we can experience and observe through our auditory sensation? The birds chirping, the different noises of the birds. Observe them, describe them. The sound of the wind, cars honking. Again, no judgment, that I don't like when the cars honk. They are honking, observe them. Okay? So using auditory sensation to have a very good mindfulness experience, keep your ears open, hear whatever that is around. Even the silence is very important. There is absolute silence, I cannot hear everything. That is also a very good way to experience mindfulness. Observe what other people are saying. Try to hear what they're saying, the tone of the voice, the words that they're using, everything. So like you can observe how I am talking right now. You don't have to determine whether it's good or bad, but this is also a way in which you can experience or practice mindfulness, just by observing how I'm talking, what I'm saying, and be non-judgmental and just state facts and describe it in your head. The next two sensations that I'm going to talk about is the olfactory and the tactile sensation. The olfactory sensation is the sensation through smell. While you're taking the walk, try to observe what you can smell. Try to describe what you can smell at the moment. Try to understand how the smell is changing each and every moment, or with each and every step, how is the smell experience changing. If you cross a particular tree, it's going to smell differently. When you cross another tree, it's going to smell differently. And with time, you're going to see that the smell is changing each and every moment, and describe it in your head. Now coming to the tactile part is what we can touch, or how we can understand the touch sensation. And we can do it very easily. If you're taking the walk, try try to feel how your leg is pressing the ground, or how your clothes are feeling against your body while you're walking. So we don't have to put in a lot of effort. We just have to observe what is here and now, and gather the most amount of experience for the moment. With mindfulness, we can be in the here and now, and mindfulness does not always make us feel better, but mindfulness helps us to be in the moment, to get a better experience of life, because we most of the time spend a lot of time thinking about our past, about the future, but we are hardly ever in the moment. And to be honest, this is the moment that we have right now. If we are having a more wholesome experience right now, that is the only thing that matters. Mindfulness is a way of living. We can use mindfulness in our day-to-day lives while we are doing the most basic things. In this video, we have discussed about how to take a mindfulness walk, how to experience mindfulness, and this is just one technique. In the next video, I'm going to talk about various other ways in which we can experience mindfulness. So definitely subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please share it with others. Thank you so much for watching.